Hey, whatever.
Turn me up! Stallion and I came in wild. Okay, bad bitch when I talk to you.
Alrighty.
This place is off the hook. Yes, just follow my lead, gang. I'm gonna point you to the slush. You ready? Which one? Let's go. You got she wrong.
My neck,
Hey,
all that be hurt. Oh, I take that. I take that.
you great.
What up, what's poppin', and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Monday Day, and today what I have for us to react to is 3 dark web true story horror story animation. Three true dark web horror stories animated. There we go. I was in the ballpark. Yeah, I'm a little lit. Y'all know my birthday just passed. Your girl done turned 23. Stop playing with me. Yeah. But I ain't even gonna hold y'all up too long. We're gonna jump around into this. I love a good little scary vibe, so we're gonna get some scares going. Y'all know I get scared easily too.
I should have known better, but love makes you do irrational things. It clouds judgment and makes you blind to consequences. I never believed in all that supernatural crap before, but what happened, what I let happen, changed everything. Lupita's eyes were hollow after the miscarriage.
I was finna say, that's the type of bitch you talking to. But, okay, he said after some traumatic things happened. Okay, my bad.
Our baby was gone, and so was her living spirit. It had been months since she last left the bathroom. Her sad, vacant eyes were in a constant quest for hope. Watching her spiral was a torture of its kind. Helplessly devastated, I had tried everything. Therapy, medication, time alone, time together, but nothing could pull her back. I couldn't stand seeing the love of my life wither right in front of me, haunted by the loss of a child we both wanted so desperately.
What would y'all do then? What is this shit in the back of this man's head? It's too much going on. It's too much going on.
Greg mentioned an odd, uncomfortable solution. I hopped on it. You know, Jack, there's this thing, he said hesitantly. I call it a humanized doll. A doll? I deadpanned. Not just any doll. It'll be like the child you were supposed to have. The solution was ridiculous, but a solution nonetheless.
I mean, it's not ridiculous if it works.
The order was booked. I'll never forget the day the package arrived. It was a plain brown box, no label, no return address, just sitting on the doorstep like a malignant tumor. My hands shook as I opened it. Inside, wrapped in tissue paper, was a doll so lifelike.
Hell no, brother, put that back in the box. Put that back in the box. We're not even doing that. Chucky wanna be. He wanna be Chucky. We already seen what happened with Chucky. I don't want to have to whoop a little doll ass for no reason. Like, put it back in the box. You should have never ordered it anyway, but I mean, if you want, you know, you love somebody, you don't want to give up on them, but this is extreme.
Made my breath hitch. It had Lupita's soft brown eyes, my sharp nose, and a hint of a smile that was almost too real. When Lupita saw it, the wall cracked. She cradled the doll like it was flesh and blood, cooing to it.
Hell
For the first time in weeks, I
You should have went out at that very moment and got some milk. Y'all ain't shit.
My heart swelled with relief. Maybe this would help her heal. Little did I know it was the last moment of peace in our house. The first night I woke to find her in the rocking chair, the doll pressed against her chest. I thought it was a good sign. She was talking to it, humming softly, like any mother would. But as the days wore on, it became clear that this wasn't helping. It was something darker, something unexplainably wrong. Very soon, my wife stopped eating, sleeping, or talking. She spent
I was just
every
about to say,
waking
yeah, she
moment
gonna realize, I mean, this baby don't have needs at all. Like, it don't pee, it don't do anything. It's only gonna satisfy your, that space for so long. And then it's kind of like,
that doll,
you just got a
feeding
doll now.
it, changing diapers. She named it Baby Blue. I didn't understand why, but I didn't dare ask,
Baby
too afraid
Blue.
of what she might say. But it wasn't until the night she came at me with a knife that I realized how far gone she
That you
was.
had realized that you had to
Stop it,
punch
Peter.
that
This
bitch.
ain't real. I snapped, only to watch her face twist into a monstrous snarl I'd never seen before. The woman who lunged at me wasn't my Lupita. She was
Don't
Baby
look.
Blue's mommy, consumed, body and soul. As I stumbled backward, my eyes flicked to the doll, and I froze. Baby Blue's glassy eyes seemed to shimmer with a dark intelligence, and its tiny mouth curled into a sinister grin. The room felt colder. Was she possessed?
You outnumbered, buddy.
That afternoon, I decided to stay home and watch. Everything went smoothly until night
Stay
fell.
home.
It must have been around 1 in the morning, and I had just drifted.
That's not your home no more after that bitch come at you with a knife like that. That's not your home. You're a visitor, a guest, and they don't want none at the moment. It's what it's seeming like. They would have had that whole home to themselves. Y'all have fun over here until they come and want the bills paid, and y'all don't have nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm done playing with y'all
When the
for real.
fire
I'm letting
alarm
shit
went
play.
off, I jolted awake to find the kitchen filled with smoke. Lupita had left a kettle on the stove and completely forgot about it.
He was crying. He has
Girl,
been telling me I'm a bad mother.
you
She
are.
cried,
Oh
clutching Baby Blue
no.
to her chest.
Yeah, I just get so antagonistic and fight or flight. It just usually be the fight. So I get antagonistic in these head spaces. She didn't do nothing wrong. She's got something wrong going on, but she's not doing. No, she did lunge at him with a knife, so she did do something wrong. Because how you can't tell? But you know what? We're just gonna
My
watch and
blood
not say
ran cold.
anything
The
offensive
doll
at all.
couldn't cry. It was impossible.
Hopefully.
But she insisted, her voice rising in pitch, growing hysterical. I tried to snap her out of it, yelling that the doll wasn't real, that it was all in her head, but she wouldn't listen. Her face went pale, and she passed out, cradling the doll like it was a real child.
Man,
I
wow.
rang the hospital, and help arrived. It might have been 4 in the morning when a strange noise filled the whole house. It was a sound that made my
Y'all
skin
really
crawl. A faint, muffled cry like a baby. My heart pounded in my chest as I listened, holding my breath. It was coming from the nursery. My hands trembled as I pushed open the door, and there, in the dim light, I saw it.
The
The
doll.
doll was crying.
Oh,
I stared
shit.
at it, horror-stricken, as the soft wailing sound
Y'all
filled the
got to
room.
get the fuck.
The doll's eyes.
Y'all would have to get the fuck out of my house. I'm dead ass. Dead homies. Y'all would have to get out of my house. I'm airing that bitch out. I'm not finna keep running for no bitch in my house when I bought a doll to try to help her. Now you teaming up with the doll? You and the doll is homeless now, bitch. You and the doll is homeless. Oh my god.
Eyes glowed red, tiny pinpricks of light in the darkness.
Yeah, then
A
there was
cold
some
sweat
demented
broke out
shit.
on my forehead as I approached it. My heart raced as I picked it up, and the crying stopped abruptly. My hands shook as I examined it, feeling something hard beneath its synthetic skin. I tore it open, the synthetic flesh giving way under my hands, and found a small black device nestled inside. It was a camera. That means we were being watched this whole time? A sickening realization washed over me as
Your
I dug
girl already
deeper.
compromised.
The people who were spying on us had turned Lupita's life into a twisted form of entertainment. I gathered the evidence, the doll and the camera, and contacted the authorities. We filed charges for invasion of privacy, harassment, and emotional distress. The cybercrime department tried to trace the website, but it led to a block. People who use dark web are masters in hiding and staying in the dark. I was warned strictly for choosing to buy items from the illegal front of the internet. We changed
I don't
house
know why
and
they
phone
call
numbers
it
to
a
stay
speed, find
away
that out,
from
babe.
further stalkers. Lupita is still undergoing psychiatric counseling to deal with the loss of our child and the trauma caused by that doll.
I ain't gonna lie, we not just gonna act like all of this was caused by the doll and she came at you with a knife. So we're not gonna act like that didn't happen.
Is that grief is the love which has nowhere to go, but we shouldn't let it decide our lives. As long as we're alive, we must keep living. Moving forward is the real meaning of life, no matter how many storms try to knock you down.
Oh, that's how that ends?
I got a text from some girl late last night.
Do not click on this link.
It said, it was a shortened YouTube URL.
And you
Usually
hard-headed.
I
You click
ignore
right on
such
it. You
messages,
look
but
hard-headed.
yesterday was a bit rough and I wasn't in the mood to write the novel which I was working on. So I clicked on that link. It redirected me to YouTube where a video about some circus from the 60s in Bombay started playing. Do not forward the video to 2:21 minutes was written in the title. So, of course I did.
Hard-headed bitch.
At exactly 2:21
Niggas
seconds,
hard-headed. He hard-headed, bro.
Everything looked quite ordinary.
Whatever you get is what you get now.
3 elephants in the back, a few dwarves ahead, and a bunch
on
of
some,
people
what you call
around.
it, shit. I
But
ain't gonna
right
say
in
that
the
shit. I
center
ain't,
was a
you
large
know.
drum on
Did
which
that shit in
was
the grove,
written,
yeah.
comment
That's
13.
giving.
Curiously, I scrolled down to the comment number 13 in that video, which linked to another YouTube video. I recently started my YouTube channel where I post funny writing advice. The link from that comment took me to my own video, one which I had uploaded 3 days ago. It was an
So they're already
informative
watching
video
you. Oh,
that
hell
ran through
no.
the current status of the publishing industry.
Get the gat, get the gat, get the gat. Hold on, whose song is that? Get the gat, get the gat. What in the hell is they talking about? I'm not finna get no sleep. Whoever was watching, it's finna be the last time you watch a thing. No, like,
Right from the start,
no.
something was different. It started with a few glitches in the video.
Nigga
and
edited
then
your
some
video.
random numbers and letters started popping up in it. And then my voice suddenly grew heavier and heavier. And then midway into it, the screen went black. The numbers and
You really
letters
watched
that
all
were
of it.
dancing around, they soon converged into a new message. It was my home address.
Boy,
I
that is.
instinctively shut my
Woo!
laptop
They
and
pulled
walked
this
out of the room.
nigga card.
That was a whole new level of creepy fascination someone could have online. How she got my address, I didn't know. I had no clue as to how she toyed with my video. It should have been impossible. I walked into the kitchen and filled myself a glass of orange juice. When I was back in my room and opened my laptop, I had another message from the same girl.
Hope I didn't scare you.
How about
It
you
read,
grab a weapon?
I wondered if I should reply or not, but I had a bunch of unanswered questions, so I had to ask. I put my orange juice to my side and started chatting with her. How did you know my address? How did you tweet my video? There was no reply for a few minutes, and then I got an image. A rather explicit image of a rather gorgeous woman with a rather voluptuous body. Long, dark hair, white tank
all
top
this
over
extra
yoga pants,
descriptiveness.
shades. Screamed the complete Instagram it girl.
What do you think about me?
She texted next, but I couldn't get my
You
eyes
getting
off her image,
catfish?
her top in particular. Not staring at
getting
the
catfish
tatas, but
by
there was a
Neiman.
symbol in the center of her top which freaked the daylights out of me. It's a symbol I made for the purposes of my novel. The novel isn't published yet.
Oh,
it
hell
isn't
no.
complete yet. I haven't even shared the draft with anyone at this point. Then how the hell did she know?
Oh,
the exact
hell no, that
symbol
bitch
and
gotta
even got it
go.
printed on her top?
That
I
bitch
lost
gotta
it.
go.
I
She's
barely
different.
abused girls.
How the fuck did you... You know how long she would have had to have been watching him to have got that shit made, figure it out, understand what it means to him, get this shit made, post a picture, show him all that other shit, scramble the nigga address, edit the nigga video. Oh, that this bitch is put a picture in this nigga merch that ain't even merch yet. He ain't even think about merch. Bitch, you gotta go. You're crazy. You gotta go. You
This
gotta
time
go.
my messages started and ended with swears. I
Yeah.
need answers. Tell me the answers.
Don't be afraid, babe. It's our little secret.
No,
The
bitch,
fuck it
it's
is?
my little
Did you hack
secret.
my
How do you
computer? I'll
know?
go to the police.
Hack a computer? I barely even know how to work PowerPoint.
How do you
That
know
bitch
my
in the
address?
house.
How did you get that symbol?
I guess.
You guessed? Nostradamus just rolled in his grave. Tell me, who the hell are you and how are you doing this?
I just want to be your friend.
She in
babe.
that house, y'all.
Stop calling me that.
No
Just
cap, she
answer
in
my
the house.
questions.
I already told you the answer.
What? Where?
You didn't read the 13th comment on that YouTube video completely.
Girl, who the fuck is doing all of
I
that
was
but your
pissed off.
creepy ass?
I didn't even know if it was a girl or some scamster who was trying to blackmail me.
Well,
I went through the
I mean,
entire
you did
process
everything
again
else
and
said not
landed
to
at
do.
that circus video. Scrolled down furiously to the 13th comment. The last time I was at it, it just had the YouTube link to my tempered video. This time, there was a text. Don't scroll down to the 20th comment.
No, we're not doing all
I
these
wondered how she
trails,
was doing
bitch.
this.
I would have been
I
logged
scrolled down
off.
immediately to the 20th
I would have
comment,
been logged
which read,
off. You're
"Don't
playing.
click
Go
on
play
this
with
link."
somebody else with this fucking lost. This ghost trail, bitch. Go play with somebody else. I don't even have the effort for that. All of this click the link, scroll, click the link, scroll. No.
I clicked on that link and arrived at my own blog from 7 years ago, on which there was a suggested edit now, which
7
said,
years.
"Don't go into the edit logs of this blog." I rushed to
Bruh,
the edit
don't,
logs,
don't.
just
I
wanting
would not
this mystery
have.
to end, and it did. In the edit logs, a previous version of that answer existed, which just read this: "Thank you for the delicious
What did I
orange
tell
juice."
y'all? I'm scared. I'm scared. What did I tell y'all? I tell y'all that bitch was in the house though. I'm scared still.
I looked to my right.
What?
My glass of orange juice was empty, and I had not had a single drop of it.
This bitch in there in the same room? This nigga didn't know the
Meeting
bitch.
Kelly felt like something out of a dream. A weird, dark dream, but a dream nonetheless. I've never been the type of guy who gets the girl.
This
Hell,
the last
I've never
one,
even
y'all.
been the type of guy who talks to the girl.
This the last one. First two was alright. I ain't gonna lie. That second one, I ain't gonna lie. That was some bullshit going. Cause he ain't no way he should click all them fucking links. You can't be that nosy. You cannot be that nosy that in your free time at home, you went and clicked on 20 links, followed 5 comments. You can't. But, I mean, I guess some people can.
My comfort zone has always been behind a computer screen
going
where I
in,
could
damn,
control the
Velma.
conversation, where my awkwardness didn't show,
Oh.
and where I wasn't constantly
That
reminded
did not
of how
look like,
much of
that's
a-
not who that look
or my-
like. Come on now. Y'all gotta admit, I'm not wrong for saying Velma. That's a given. Bob.
Awkwardness didn't show, and where I wasn't constantly reminded of how much of a loser I am. I wasn't
Yeah.
looking for anything special when I stumbled into the dark web chat room. It was more out of boredom than anything else. But then I met Kelly. She was different from anyone I'd ever talked to. Confident, funny, and actually interested in what I had to say. She didn't just tolerate my nerdy ramblings.
Or she just
engaged
online,
with them,
too.
Made me feel like I mattered.
Without this she tolerates and all. She's just online. Connect with somebody for real, brother.
For
That's
someone
not
like
gonna do
me,
it.
who's always been a bit of a loner, that meant the world. Kelly wasn't perfect. She had her issues, just like I did. She told me about her struggle with hair loss, a condition that made her feel invisible and unattractive. She said no guy ever looked at her the way she wanted to be looked at. That hit me hard because I
She said,
know
"Boys is
what
not
it felt
looking
like
me."
to be overlooked, to feel like you don't matter. We bonded over the shared feeling of not fitting in, and before long I found myself falling for her. After weeks of late-night chats, we decided it was time to meet in person.
Yeah.
We picked
That's
an
what I be
abandoned
saying. That
children's
online should be weird, bro. Like, if you don't know somebody in person, I don't know. That should be a little weird. Like, you don't even know. Ain't no telling who you're talking to until you get there. Like, you just taking that chance. Like,
out in the middle of
Different
nowhere.
strokes for
It
different
seemed
folks, though.
perfect. A quiet, out-of-the-way
Absolutely different
spot where we
strokes.
could finally see each other without any pressure. I was nervous as hell, but I couldn't wait to see her. The park was even creepier than I'd imagined. The sun had just set, leaving everything in that
You
dim,
finna get-
unsettling twilight
y'all,
where
this
nothing
nigga
feels
finna get snatched up so viciously. He is such a lick right now. Can y'all imagine, bro? This nigga is a lick right now. He's a lick. All it took was a couple messages, some laughing emojis. She laughing all year. She laughs at my jokes. She validates me. All of that. That's all it took. And look at you. Going to the park. When nothing but a dream. get everything took. You could get everything took off you and everything took from you doing that dumb shit. Like,
real. I got
y'all
there
don't do
early,
that. Don't
sat on a
do
bench near an
shit
old
like this.
rusted swing set and waited. The place was dead quiet, and with each passing minute, my nerves started to get the best of me.
I thought it said dark web, but I don't know what dark web was. He was
The
saying.
creepy old man sitting on a bench a little ways off. He was just staring at me. Not a cat.
Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me!
An unsettling stare.
Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me! No, that didn't even deserve. That didn't even deserve all of that, y'all. That had to be the alcohol. That had to be the cup. Cause ain't no motherfucking way, bro.
I tried to ignore him, but it wasn't.
You trying to
easy.
ignore him?
I pulled out
Go
my
bring
phone
his
and
old ass
texted
over.
Kelly, asking how long
Huh.
she'd be. She replied that she was walking because she couldn't catch a cab. Great, I thought. Just what I needed. To be
Yeah,
stuck
that
here
nigga is
alone
scary.
with this weirdo watching me. I shifted on the bench, trying to act like I wasn't bothered, but I couldn't help it. The old man's stare.
Boy,
was
it's fight or
driven into me,
flight.
and every instant
Fight for
that-
your motherfucking life. At the end of the day, if it's another crazy motherfucker out there, you gotta know. You not willing to get crazier to save your life than I am to save mine. That's how you gotta go about shit. This way, you look like you been look like a lick anyway. You look like a lick that a girl could have took. A group of girls. You like a, you know what I'm saying? Like if a group of girls caught you out there, about 3 or 4 of them, they would have had all your shit and had you crying, running home. Like this old ass, creepy ass former army vet type ass nigga, bro. If you don't fight for your life, throw an elbow at... Y'all have got to stop letting me do that shit. Like, seriously.
I was screaming that something was wrong. Then he stood up and
Stood up and
walking
what?
toward
Would have got...
me.
Boy,
My heart
you got
beat.
to motherfucking fight for your life. Stood up and what? And we both stood up. What? What? Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead ass serious now. I'm playing, but I'm dead ass serious at the same time.
I'm not usually paranoid, but this guy was serious.
It don't matter. Even if you wasn't coming to me and I thought you was. I don't give a fuck, bro. What is you on? No, but I can't do no chances. Not with my life. I can't do no chances. It ain't taking no chances. I ain't doing no guesses. Oh, you coming over here? Lay that shit out. Come and have something for you by the time you get over here. I'm not, no. I'm not finna let you go to where you go and see if you going over there if you coming to me. Come over here if you want to. You not going nowhere else.
Up and started walking away, texting Kelly the whole time, telling her about the old
Look,
man
he's
and that I was
scary,
moving to another
Lord.
spot. She told me to wait a
Tell
few
me,
minutes,
wait.
that she'd be there soon, but
That's
I
her.
couldn't wait. I just needed to get away.
Turn around and
I
throw the
spotted
phone right
a
in the
bus
nigga
stop
face.
at the
Crack
edge of the
all his
park,
teeth.
lit by a flickering streetlight. It wasn't much, but it was something. I made my way there, trying to calm
Oh,
myself
shit,
down.
I'm just gonna fall
As I
like
reached the bus
chiclets.
stop, I looked back, and there he was, standing across the street, grinning at me. That grin sent a shiver down my spine. It was like he knew something I didn't.
Yeah.
Like he was enjoying
He know
my
you talking to
fear.
him and you
I
think you
needed
talking to a
hear
bitch.
Kelly's voice, to know that she was real, and that this wasn't some messed up joke.
And this is when you finally think to yourself, let me hear her voice. You didn't think that before you showed up. That's what I'm saying. This guy's a lick.
Didn't have her number. We'd been so caught up in our chat room world that we never thought to exchange phone numbers. I cursed myself for that.
This animation
Then
is
texted
good,
her,
though.
saying the internet was fun.
Shout out to IMR Scary Tale. This animation is fire. I'm not gonna lie, cause that old man is very fucking scary. He scared the fuck out of me. No cap.
Asking for her number. She didn't reply right away, and those few seconds felt like an eternity.
And this what you doing? Asking for a
Finally,
bitch
her
for a number
popped
at
up
this
in the
point in
chat.
time.
I didn't waste a
And
second.
you finna call
I
and
called
that old nigga phone
immediately.
finna ring.
The phone rang once, then twice, and then I heard it. The ringtone echoing through the empty street. My heart
It's
sank.
the old nigga.
I looked around, but the street was deserted.
Just beat his
No sign of
ass.
Kelly. No sign of anyone.
Beat his
Panic
ass,
set
bro.
in. I looked across the street again, but
Try.
the old man was gone. That should have made me feel better, but
No.
it didn't.
No, it
Everything
shouldn't.
about this felt wrong.
You call her, you need to call the boys. You the type, you need to call the boys, because you're not no help by yourself.
Closer, right behind me. I turned around slowly, every muscle in my body tense. The old man was crouched on the bus stop bench, grinning at me like
oh, y'all, when I'm talking about that phone would have been. I got that big ass 13 Pro Max too. When I'm telling y'all that motherfucking phone would have been in this nigga shit before I would have threw a barrage of bah, 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 bah. But y'all see, I keep that thing on me too, so I don't even have to do that no. I don't even have to much to do that no more. But if I had to, if I was in that short, bah, 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 bitch, I'm about to go in anything I got. Bah, I'm about to break shit. You can't know. I'm not finna. You call this nigga twice. Like you. If the bitch already picked up the phone once and she's supposed to be meeting you, and you don't see that bitch, don't call her again. What the hell is y'all talking about? Advice with Monet Bay. Don't call her again.
He said, his voice dripping with malice. I hope my hair is fine for you.
Would have
I
kicked the
didn't
fuck
want to
out
wear
of
a
him.
wig on our first date. I
He
stared
would
at
have
him,
ate
my
boots.
mind racing to make sense of
This bitch ass nigga would have ate boots on me. I'm talking about.
what's happening. Kelly's words, her stories
That big
about
show
her hair loss,
motherfucker.
her vulnerability, it all came crashing down on me in a sickening realization. This wasn't Kelly. It had been him all along.
Y'all dumb.
He lunged at me, and I reacted without thinking. My fist connected with
Okay.
he stumbled back.
Yeah.
Blood streaming from his nose.
Again.
I didn't wait to see what he'd do next. I turned and ran, his voice echoing after me. Stop, Ryan! Stop! I thought you were different. I thought you loved me.
Boy, get your old ass on. I ain't gonna lie though. He did throw that good one. He threw that good one. He threw that good one. Clinked his ass. I bet you gonna learn from that old bitch. Let me stop saying that on the camera like that. I mean, the microphone like that. Probably ain't.
I couldn't believe what had just happened.
I don't
I
give a
felt sick, violated, like I'd been played from the start. I
You
wiped
were
my phone and computer
stupid.
clean that night, erasing every trace of that chat room, of Kelly, if that was even her real name.
No,
of
nigga,
everything.
it was that
I was
old
done
bitch. You
with
just
the
seen
dark
at the
web.
party. He still don't get it, y'all. Where my belt? I don't have my belt, but I put belt to ass for a nigga that don't understand. Why you don't get it? That was not no female the whole time. That was that old nigga. He sitting here calling you by your name, Ryan. I thought you was different. I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. That's not giving you like, oh, that was him the whole time. What that's giving you? This nigga just know you. Oh, that shit be making me mad, y'all.
With trusting people online, I learned my lesson the hard way. The dark web is
He's
a
still out
dangerous
there.
place, and sometimes the people you meet there aren't people at all.
What the fuck? Shit, I guess. Hey, I don't be up there. Hey, if y'all like that video, y'all want to see more videos like that, make sure you like this video, make sure you comment down below more videos you want to see me react to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you share the channel. Y'all see we hit 2K. We hit 2K. We hit 2K. Hey, y'all lit. I'm lit. What's up? We finna be getting lit next year. My 23 year, my Jordan year. Are y'all crazy? I gotta do it bigger than ever. Drop. What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see a girl get to? Like what's up? Like, alright, but I ain't gonna lie, I really rock with y'all. Yeah, I really appreciate all the support. I really fuck with y'all. I'm glad y'all fuck with me. Y'all like the videos. Y'all like the vibe. Y'all know y'all can see it's genuine. Yeah, we finna keep doing this. Keep taking this thing uppity all the way up. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.